Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Random Kappa here. We're at the 2023 LA Auto Show, and as soon as we get in, we cut my across the Hyundai. Looks like a redesigned Hyundai Sonata. Smart, I think. Yes. Wow, I actually like that. Bold new styling, similar to the previous generation in that angle of the taillights, but the interior, as we see, looks completely different. Overall side profile looks pretty similar, but the redesigned headlights in the front, where's that the LED light bar going across, and we've got our LED headlights, and if it turns to the indicators right there, there we go. Yeah, all in all, pretty interesting. Got the new Kona, similar design, headlights on the lower part of the bumper with the turn signals and the fog lights, and the LED light bar going across, and the Tucson, and a Elantra inline. Uh, yeah, all in all, pretty decent. So we're gonna mosey on, walk with me live as we go through, and check it out. All right, going to Hall, Tom Brady, Bradley Hall. No Hyundai and Toyota over here. Let's go to the Toyota. Look at some Hyundai's. We're gonna look at them a little more later because there's more over there. Starting with the 2024 Prius right here. Little trunk hood. These are front end. These are quite impressive. Another Prius. We have the Toyota Mirai hydrogen fuel cell vehicle. I've actually towed a couple of these before. Pretty decent concept, except there are very few limited hydrogen stations around, so they're not as mainstream, for lack of a better term. And the BZ4X, full electric Toyota SUV slash crossover. They did a twin one with the Subaru called the Solterra, but yeah, full electric. Don't know too much of the stats on those. All right. And of the Toyotas, this is what I was looking for. The new Toyota Tacoma. And the prototype of the new Camry coming out for ninth generation. We'll check that in a moment here. Oh, this is a Tundra TRD Pro. And there's a concept of a Tacoma pre-runner. Put it here. Send a quick message to somebody. All right, there you go. Sorry about that. So again, the Camrys are prototype, so this will be locked. But you get a base idea for the prototype what the 9th gen Camry will look like. What should I say? Can't do anything because it's the XLE and the XSE, which is actually surprising because this is a hybrid model, so no wonder. Kind of surprised because I did expect the XSE to have the dual exhaust on it versus a single. Yeah. So, but we'll see when the production model comes out. This is the XLE hybrid, which has no exhaust. You see, and back with the Tacoma, new Tacoma. This is the concept for the pre-runner. Yeah. Overall, the Tacoma itself is actually going to look like this, but this one is SEMA concept, covered by the few other car channels. So, yep. And that's an X one. I said pre-runner one. Actually, it's X runner concept. So let me correct myself right quick on that one. Yeah, all in all pretty interesting. And right next to Toyota is the Lexus. We got the Lexus RZ electric. I've seen these in the dealership. These are pretty nice. You got the Lexus version of the BZ4X. I'm sorry. I forget. Here. RX450 hybrid. Here, GX550. Think about it. We probably did not see the new Land Cruiser. This will be a thing. So here too. We got the similar lineup for the Corolla, another prototype for Camry, and the Toyota Crown. The Corolla hatchback. Anything different? No, pretty much the same. Nothing really terribly different about it for this year. Yep. We'll come over to the electric and Genesis and the Hyundai in a moment here. Now, we're going to go over to my favorite brand, which in case you haven't noticed is Nissan. And That's where we're gonna stop by and look at some more Lexus. Right there. The NX 450H. Whatever it is. This is the NX. And then the engine and everything under the hood is gonna be like the 350H. Lexus UX. IS. IS. Excuse me. IS 500. Wow, that's actually pretty impressive. Okay, F Sport. Got dual exhaust going on there. RC. Look at LFA. I don't know what this is. LC 500. Okay, quite impressive. All right, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. This is me, going being a car fanboy. I've been doing this for, actually I haven't done it in a while because of this thing, pandemic and that's why. But yep, we're back. We're doing the other thing. I used to do them in DC, which would be at the beginning of every year. But here we are. And now we're in my favorite place. Oh, the Hyundai section was actually first. I can go back there in a second here. I just definitely wanted to check out my section of Nissan because yeah, I'm always been a huge Nissan guy. We got the Arias, four-wheel drive Arias, all the Arias. Yeah. So we can get our ride along in the Aria over there. I actually test drove an Aria. They're actually pretty nice. But I live in California in an apartment. I have nowhere to charge that thing. We have the Frontier. Pretty nice looking. The Murano. Altima. Centrac Kicks. And Versa. We have we're in line to check out the new Z. Yep. There. That is a very nice car. Interesting color. Besides, too bad she had burgundy Z, but here we are. Yep. And then we have the Nismo variant over here. And of course, our R35 GTR above. There. Yep, there's our R35 GTR Nismo. And back down here to the Z Nismo. Of course. The automatic transmission. It was a 90 automatic transmission, you just said it was? Yeah. Pretty nice set of wheels. Okay. More Tundras and. But yeah, we'll go back over this Hyundai right quick. The Altima. But yeah. Yeah, they had a small Hyundai inline section with the redesigned Sonata and the redesigned Kona for 2024. Down when I first came in. Ah, the Genesis. Very well. We will oblige you with that. And we will walk over there because that's where I'm headed now. There should be a few more Hyundais over there, but the Genesis section is going to be mostly this over here. Yep. So which Genesis in particular are you interested in? I know they got the GV60 electric, which piqued my interest. Cameras? Yeah, I'm gonna go check this out. This looks like the GV80 right here. Is it? The pre-production model. This must be the GV80 or GV90. Oh, it's the GV80. So there's that one. That's a GV70, which is interesting. Actually, this is actually pretty nice vehicles for real. Got the semi-digital gauge on the GV70, and the remote transfer. And this is our electric GV60. I do really like the headlight design on the GV60 here. Yeah, he's turned on the wind chimes. If you're not turning them off yet. But yeah. So we got the weird style doors here, which I can. You know, banging Olufsen sound system with cup holders in the pockets. Pretty nice seat pattern. And push to open charge port. I done broke it. Oh wow, you push the button to close it. That's awesome. Right, there you go. And then we have our interior trunk space for a small to mid-sized crossover. Not too bad. Alright, leave that open for the next person. So now we have, what's this? The G90. Ooh, I actually like this style. It looks different than the other ones. G80 and the G70. Yeah, these are some really nice vehicles, not a lie. I know my brother for the longest time was really into the Genesis models. Oh, my pleasure indeed. As I walk around, if there's anything you want to see, let me know, and we'll go around eventually. Yeah. All right, so right now we're gonna head over to the Chevy area. There we go. We like anything with the Chevy area. What's here? This new Blazer electric. Question. Oh no, the Trax 2RS trim. Oh, sorry. Pretty interesting. It's digital gauge clusters, which are becoming really more common. The electric Equinox there, but yeah, I've seen a few of these on the road already. Pretty concerned. I remember the original Trax was a super small crossover SUV, so this is quite the upgrade from the original Chevy Trax. Back up a little bit, get the whole thing in frame. Yeah, quite the improvement. I'm impressed. 2024 Trailblazer, small SUV. Pretty interesting. I think there's a new Blazer here. Ah, the new Blazer. It's a non-electric one, I don't think. Nope, this is the gas version. V6, 3.6 liter. No, oh, sorry, you're good. Yep. Yeah. The inside, I think. Interesting. We got a semi-digital gauge with the analog clusters. Looks like speedometer is digital. And the tachometer, gas gauge, and temperature gauge are analog. Automatic transmission. Oh man, yeah, not bad. Not bad still. But, oh, yeah. We got our Chevy Traverses redesigned, looking more truck-like. It's not inherently a bad thing, but some of the Chevy Traverses look more like large SUVs, more than, and they had like a more of a, I want to say sedanish face, but it was a lot less aggressive looking in the front. Like these actually look at that aggressive stance to them with that new front redesign, which I really like. Yeah. Put me on the camera, man. All right. Wow, they fit up to seven. A 2.5 liter turbo four cylinder versus imagine 2.5 liters. It can't be. It's either four or six cylinder. 328 horsepower is not too bad. 5,000 pound towing capacity. Yeah, pretty nice. Oh wow, very nice looking interior there. Seven passenger seating. Interesting. So this is another Traverse. Now you see what I mean. When I talk about the original styling. The one looks like it's not bad for a family-looking vehicle, but the newer Traverses up there have a way more aggressive style, which I like. The Chevy Malibu's here. Anything different for this one? No, nothing terribly different about these. Yeah, and Chevy Tahoes and Suburbans. She said they want Suburban. This is Suburban. So, yeah, this is a Tahoe RST. Not bad. Impressive. All right, now we go off to the Chevy Colorado and Silverado. Colorado. Oh, it's up there. Hood. This is a 6.6 V8. The L8T according to this. That's interesting. You get your throttle body, electronic throttle body right here. Upper and lower intakes. Mission code, oil filler cap. Your it must be cut off towards. The last half is cut. Last section cut off. That would be where the fourth ignition coil would be, and fourth part of the exhaust manifold would be. Interesting. Very nice. Very nice motor. Yeah. Pretty nice, man. So yeah. 464 pound-feet torque. You got the crew cab Silverado, 2500. Here's the Colorado. Redesigned, also another one redesigned for 2024. ZR2 model. ZR2 Bison model for this one. Turbo max engine, 430 pound-feet of torque at an 8-speed automatic. Factory 4.5-inch lift. 35-inch tires. Adaptive cruise control, rear pedestrian alert, and HD screen vision. Ooh, Bose premium audio system. This is actually pretty nice. For everything you see here on my paper video. Oh, you're good. ZR2 Bison. The hauling capacity with 430 feet pounds torque. It didn't say the hauling capacity is, I don't think. No, it totally didn't. I'll see if I can get a chance to get to a dealership later on, sometime beginning of next year, if I can get my hands on more information for you, because that actually makes me wonder as well. I can imagine it be about 5 to 6, maybe 7,000 pounds, I'd like to say, but don't quote me on this number yet because we don't have anything. So let me see if we can get this over here. This is a Silverado ZR2 Bison, which won't answer our question. It's going to be a completely different motor. 6.2 Ecotech 3 V8 with a 10-speed auto transmission. Anything. An $85,000 truck. Good lord. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's really interesting. I definitely want to look into the towing capacity of all these vehicles. Because as one who will be divulging into project cars in the future, I'm definitely going to be interested in a truck, specifically for towing, oh god, 5,500. Yep, 5,500. Work truck. So for context, I'm a tow truck driver, and we drive F550 tow trucks on the Ford end. So this is pretty much the Chevy equivalent. Oh yeah, the dollar's lost mass value, and it's even worse because here in California, dealerships tend to mark up. I was actually at a Ford dealership after a tow call the other day, and I saw the new Mustangs. We'll be over there in the Ford here soon, and they had the Dark Horse, $73,000 vehicle. Dealer added a $20,000 markup on top of that, so that became a $93,000 vehicle. I was like, nope, not interested anymore. The 1500 RST, we got 66,000. Good lord. Oh, that's with options. Okay, so the base price is 54.7. Not terribly too bad. So a lot higher than I think. But these vehicles are getting more and more technological. So to a degree, I can understand. All right, so this is the first vehicle that wasn't crowded. So we should get a look inside. It's a huge infotainment system. It's a nice, decent full digital display or automatic transmission, electronic. Okay, so as a car person, the technology in a lot of these cars does impress me. As a tow truck driver on my work end, not so much. These, when they break down, are a pain to tow. An absolute pain. Because in most cases, when they're electronic like that, the car doesn't turn on, I can't shift it to neutral. Which I drive a rollback wrecker. If I can't put it in neutral, I can't tow it because I have to drag it. And yeah, no one wants their brand new car that's not wrecked dragged. Yeah. And here, behind this heavy glass display, shifting gears, we have the EV Silverado, which originally actually still has piqued my interest a little bit here. After the dismal sales of the Ford F-150 Lightning, and then Chevy announced their truck here, and Dodge has a concept Ram electric, but I don't know if we'll see that here or not. Yes, the RST EV Silverado. I don't know about you, but I get a Chevy Avalanche vibe from this, based on the frame and the design. And that. And the Chevy Avalanche was a good truck. Yeah. So we're looking forward to hopefully getting into dealerships and getting more behind the scenes look at some of these cars when they come out and trucks when they come out. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about getting an electric truck for towing purposes. I've heard. Well, again, I'm basing everything off the lightnings failures because when you tow, it just destroys that electric range, which makes sense because when I tow a vehicle, my truck, my gas mileage goes straight down. So it makes sense. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe in the future they'll find a way to make it so that towing doesn't grossly affect um, electric range. But here we are. Now we're in the Volkswagen area. We got the GLI Jetta, which has this dual exhaust, full digital gauge, interior accent lighting. This is adjustable. This is static red. And then it's in the Mark 8 GTI. Oh, Volkswagen's come a pretty long way. I mean, I had a 2002 Volkswagen Passat, and that was a nice car. Pain in the butt to work on. Here. Yeah. I've always liked the Golf GTIs. One of my friends was a huge fan of Jettas, so I wonder if he's still into those. I haven't talked to her a while, so life just like that. I'll catch up with him later. Digressing. Um, Atlas Cross Sport. Looking to be better tech, and some of the most people seem to do this practice are trying to improve the chemical reactions. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I would love to see battery technology get better. Right now, it's a good thing to have options for electric vehicles, but some of the things need a little bit more range and battery for the price we're charging. In my opinion, at least. The ID Buzz. I remember reading some hype about this and getting kind of excited. Taking the classic VW bus and making it electric. That got some interesting mixed reviews when the controversy got announced. So yeah, 275 miles on the ID4 full range. That's not terrible, but at the same time, it's like it shows most people don't go more than 50 miles a day. I mean, I'm one of those people, I'm at 22 miles a day. Aside from my truck, my work truck does 200 plus a day. But yeah. But you also got to factor in the people who are doing like ride share or gig work. The acceleration of the electric vehicles is actually, that's one thing I do like about electric vehicle technology. The lack of gears and transmission and that instant torque is really good for them takeoff, as you can see. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. All right. We head to next. Remember the condos is over here. Oh, see this? So we've got three Chevy EVs coming out this starting this year. The Silverado will have an EV version, the Equinox will have an EV version, and the Blazer. The Blazer itself already has lease models, interceptor models made for the Blazer EV. So that's going to be interesting to see those getting used by law enforcement. CRV. Now we're in the Honda, so we're going to go ahead and shift gears out the Chevy into the Honda. We got the CRV. Pretty nice vehicle. Oh, this is the CRV hybrid sport model. See, when it comes to that, I'm more of a hybrid person as opposed to full electric because while you still have the combustion motor, and you can get good mileage with the hybrid battery assist. So for an SUV pushing 40 to 43 miles a gallon, it's actually pretty impressive. Hello, what is this? Honda Prologue. Concept vehicle. Vehicle's locked, makes sense. Here's the Prologue EV. Yep. Let's see here. Here we go. Can't really do too much in there because the vehicle is locked. And this interesting one, again, we've gotten mixed opinions about this, mostly because it is going to be bought back as a hybrid, from what I've understood. The return of the Prelude will be a hybrid, not a full EV. I'll double check those sources, but yeah. Let's look over here and see what this says. Yep, hybrid electric, so yep. Prelude's returning in 2026, I believe they're planning for the return of the hybrid EV. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think this is good, or a lot of the weirdos are saying that it should have been bought as a regular combustion engine car? But why not? Why not make it a hybrid? A lot of people are looking at hybrids and as alternatives. I like it. I can't wait to see more of it. To be honest, it's interesting. Yeah, same. I'm definitely with you on that one. Either a regular combustion engine or give me a hybrid. I really don't see the purpose for a full AV, especially like I live in California where a lot of people live in apartments. We don't have the. I hope we don't abandon the idea either. A lot of people don't have the means for electric charging, and outside the occasional shopping center with like two or three electric pumps, for lack of better terminology, you're just a Tesla. You're waiting for like hours. Like I had to tow a dead Tesla before. That was fun. Lucky for me, it wasn't busy, and I was able to drop him off in a charging spot to get him charge spot to get him charging up. But yeah, that was like, yeah, I'm not. You're right on that one. You know, there's definitely a disconnect there with wanting everybody to have full EVs, and not to mention the state I live in has notorious for brownouts and rolling blackouts. It's like, and we have time of use laws, so during the summertime, between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m., they will charge you more for using electricity during that time.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Honda display. If you're just now joining us here at Honda, I want to let you know about our sweepstakes. We are giving away a $5,000 Amazon gift card to one very lucky auto show attendee. You heard me right. We're giving away $5,000.
So the new pilot.
Click free to enter to win.
Let's see what we got here.
If you walk around and see our Honda vehicles on display today, you will notice a blue QR code sticker on the side of every vehicle. Go ahead and scan that QR code to enter yourself in for a chance to win. In addition to
It's over here.
here at the back information desk, show us that thank you confirmation code that you entered, and we have exclusive Honda pins.
There we go. So this is our Honda. Hang on a second. How do you have no bloody? So I don't have a engine hood prop, nor just have. I believe it's on the gas struts though. It's supposed to be a gas strut. I believe this is a four-cylinder hybrid motor for the new Pilot. Looks like four-cylinder, but I don't know for sure. That's actually pretty clean. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's see if I can find something that can tell me. The weed cars? Yeah, we're gonna get to the weed cars here soon. The Subaru's over here. Wait, no, there's not really many weed cars over here. Ooh, ZDX. Again, all electric, full electric, which is kind of but they're bringing back the ZDX. I don't know if we're gonna see too many weed cars here, but we're gonna look for them. The full electric. SRT. Oh, we got some more Hyundais behind me if you're interested. The A-Spec ZDX. Full electric. And definitely made it hybrid. So I was perusing YouTube as per usual, what I normally do, and I found out through a channel I watch who's big into like car stuff like I am, way bigger channel. Joe Rady's Rides. You ever heard of him? Check him out. He's real good. He was one of the first people I saw to preview the new Hyundai Santa Fe, and I have mixed feelings about this. Not a huge fan of the boxy shape, but here you go. It's got the typical full digital Hyundai gauge cluster, but the taillights are kind of weird on it. Oh, here it goes. Bring it down. Or not. Okay, we'll go to this one where you can see the taillight design on this, which I feel like I get like an old like JDM minivan taillight vibe from this. I guess it gives me old school JDM minivan vibes. And then you have the side profile, which is interesting. And then ginormous front headlights. Right. Alright. Another Sonata. You can actually check this out. Alright, what we got here, the Sonata. And we're gonna tear that down. So I like not having strikes on my channel. Thanks. Pretty interesting. You got the full digital cluster. You got that interesting shifter, electronic shifter on the side here. Battery's starting to die. Full touch controls for the HVAC, it looks like. Physical button controls, which I like. Physical button controls for that. It's pretty nice. This is a new 2024 Sonata. For those who are just joining, got a wireless charging pad here. We got one, two USB-C ports out here at the bottom. Standard 12-volt AC adapter for your car charging. Decent modern space for the center console storage. Pretty comfortable armrest right there. Your shifter is right here. Yeah. And you get your full gauge with your indicators of the trunk being open and everything. So yeah, let's see what's going on underneath the hood. Let's actually take a look at the back here. That's actually surprisingly interesting amount of trunk space. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see. It work meets work of art. I don't think the trunk is open. Says it was. But yep. There we go. And here we are with the Subarus. Let's see what we got here. Alright. The RS. What is this? Crosstech? It's the Impreza RS. Okay. So we got the Impreza RS right here. Interesting. Nice, right? A Subaru Outback. Yep, Subaru Outback. This is our Crosstrek. Our Outback. Let me see. We'll look at the other this side. Hey, walk on in. Go ahead. Yeah, you got our semi-digital, our analog gauges with our digital information in the middle. Our huge screen with our infotainment system. Automatic transmission controls the CVT. Let's see. I had no clue what kind of seats we got, if they're vintage or heated. But we got in the back. Heated seats in the rear at least. A USB-C and a USB-A charge ports. Standard center armrest cup holder. We're gonna go to the back. We'll check it out. Electronic liftgate. Pretty decent trunk space. It's standard for our wagon. Personally was so. Legacy? We got a Subaru Legacy Sport here, it looks like. Yep. We still got our Subaru Legacies. Got the Legacy Sport. Dual exhaust. Got some nice 18-inch rims. I love the gunmetal gray. Looks real nice. Our standard automatic transmission. CVT. The giant infotainment system that's nice in the Subarus. They've got LED headlights with daytime runners and a standard halogen turn signal. That's it. Right. I like the red accenting. Oh, what we're looking at here is our 2024 Subaru Legacy Sport. Pretty nice. We got a white, ivory white one. Don't know the exact name of the color. I do like this red accent on the front here. Bring it around. We've got our silver, the gray mirror covers, which is
Subaru has been awarded the lowest ownership cost by IntelliChoice for 2 consecutive years.
You got a
More than Honda or Toyota brands.
grayish roof spoiler here. Dual exhaust.
The Subaru Forester, Crosstrek, and Outback. Each with the best
DR
resale
effect
value
getting
in their
bigger.
class.
That's the new Forester? Oh. Listen, I drive an 8-ton truck. I fear nothing. Everything fears me. Yep, this is a new Forester. Alright. Once again, I find it so weird that we have full LED headlights and then we have these silly 2003 basic halogen turn signals. I'm pretty sure there's aftermarket like Subi Speed that'll make full LED headlights for this. What we got? Now this is interesting. We got a copper colored 19-inch wheel, and it being a Forester, it's got that black trim around the wheel that everyone loves to hate. But they put that on the WX and people literally lost their minds. Like a whole car, half the car company lost its mind. I mean, really, if you don't like it that much, you could really just sand it down and paint it. But doing it on this would be weird because you got that whole under panel there. I've been here for about almost an hour. I almost went the wrong way on the rail, on the trolley. We're on the top about that. Yeah, been here about 51 minutes. So, doing good. Yep. Here's the back end of that Forester. Pretty decent trunk space. Yeah. We were discussing earlier the ramifications of full EV versus hybrid electrics, and we were both pretty much more so a fan of the hybrids. But Astor here, say hello to Astor. He's been here with me for quite most of the time here. We looked at the Genesis, we looked at the Nissans, we looked at a lot of the Chevys, full-size trucks and otherwise. Yeah. Speaking of Chevys, we have the GMCs over here. And the Jeep. The Overland Outposts. Oh, so we got all the all-wheel drive and all the camping stuff it looks like here. The new GMC Canyon. Twin to the Chevy Colorado. The Peak. So this one's going to be more so an advertisement for off-roading and camping stuff than it is for a Rivian. So I'd be surprised for seeing Rivian and off-roading in the same bloody sentence. The new Genesis G90 looks pretty nice. I'm impressed with it. The G60 is there. That's the electric crossover. And G70, G80, G90, the GV are there. Nothing's really changed with them over the past years. The Jeep Grand Wagoneer. There's a name I haven't seen since like 80s, early 90s. Where they dropped the Grand Wagoneer and just kept the Grand Cherokees, the Wranglers. And apparently last year they decided to bring back the Grand Wagoneer. Interesting. So this is ultimate off-roading camping right here. I believe that when I was listening to the Kane Show back in the day, maybe rest in peace, we referred to this as glamping, which is glamorous camping or something like that. It was weird. Yeah, the Colorado's like the redesign is actually pretty cool. I like it because I was talking to Astor and we were talking about the fact that me being into project cars, I'm gonna eventually am gonna need a truck. Unfortunately, as much as I love to pretend I won't, because getting those project cars to and from wherever they need to go, we'll need a truck. And while the idea of owning my own tow truck sounds amazing, theoretically, in reality, not very practical. So I'll probably just have to learn how to get a truck and trailer and remember how to do the trailer thing because, yeah, that's fun. And speaking of which, we looked at the Toyota BG4X. So now we have its Subaru variant slash twin, the Subaru Solterra. Once again, full electric. Again, not knocking it, but just not my cup of tea. Yeah, we got a full array of controls for this. A turn knob drive. Shifter is what I meant to say. So interesting, I'd like to show you about EVs because like many other EVs, this one does in fact have paddle shifters. But since EVs don't have gears per se, the paddle shifter has a different function. So instead of shifting up or down a gear, you can choose how much regeneration the braking does. So in effect, you can actually, when braking, bring more power back to your battery and give you more range. A lot of hybrids do that as well. So when you see paddle shifters on a hybrid or electric, that's generally what they're for. Since and most hybrids and CVTs don't have gears per se, which makes having a shift gate or shift paddle shifters completely pointless, in my opinion. Speaking of Subarus, I see the JD and car community's favorite new beat stick. The amount, the amount of hate that this vehicle has gotten when they announced it is staggering. The, Now I will say it has started to rub off on me a little bit. I do agree for this car, the black trim should not have been a thing. Because while it is a rally car, based off rally car heritage, like 99% of people who are buying this car are absolutely not taking it off road. User base is not going rally racing in the WRX. Yeah, like I said, it's an easy fix because you just prep it and then paint match it with the rest of the vehicle. I told you. Speaking of which, the new WRX rally car. Wow, that's. Oh, this is the W. This is that, but the rally car variant. Oh no, they pretty much dropped the STI. This is just when they do the rally races, which are a combination of on and off road. This is uh beefed up crazier version of that. So yeah, when I say rally drivers like to send it, yeah, they're on a level above drifting. I mean, you want to talk about seeing something like this, catch about 10 feet of air and fly for about 50 to 100 feet away, and then land and then hit the next turn like it's not a problem. Rally racing. Oh, since you're here, bro, let me show you something interesting that got my interest up. Once again, has sent the car community a complete divide. This is a 2026 Honda Prelude. It is a hybrid electric. That pissed off a few Prelude fanboys. They wanted it to come back with as a full gas motor. I'm like, I'm all right with it being a hybrid. Naturally, it's going to be since the cost of the vehicle is going to be locked. I didn't say it. I didn't know you knew. That was an unknown unknown, sir. Yeah, I kind of. So, what are your thoughts about this? I believe 2026 Honda Prelude. I'm actually kind of hyped. Pretty nice. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. Oh yeah, Nissans, man. I'm a diehard Nissan person by heart. I'm actually rocking my Nismo shirt today, so I figured it'd be event appropriate. It's a prototype vehicle? Eh? We got looks like some sort of race setup going on here. Mm. I'm all about getting that Z for real. Okay. So that's rally race. So the top rally drivers in the world, those are their lap times. I'm not sitting in line for that. Nope. Okay, so this is the BRZ. What is it? TS. That's why this is a prototype. So, oh yeah, we saw that they had the Nismo Z and the Nismo GTR over there, and I maintained I managed to maintain my fanboying for a moment there. Yeah, we'll take you back over to the Genesis so you can see that 'cause I know that's like Aster. Oh, you want to see your fair lady, huh? So we'll take you over to your fair lady right quick. So you can see there's two of them over there. One had a line that's standing there, so you can sit in it. I'm like, nope. You didn't get it right. That's okay, because right after the 8 questions, we're going to count both sides. All you have to do is be a good counter. For counting, you get the second prize as well. So, it's okay, it happens. Speaking of interesting things, that is the thing. Hybrid electric Corvette. I haven't taken pictures. I've been doing nothing but live streaming. Then I somehow managed to forget that I totally have two phones. So yeah, I'll go snag some pictures in a minute here. It's a Corvette motor. Yep, LT2 performance for the Corvette. This is a cross section of the motor. That's interesting ignition coil setup. Is there just front here? It definitely looks like a supercharger. That's a pretty looking motor though, for real. I don't think the oh, this is supposed to be the E-Ray right here. Not gonna lie, that's pretty impressive looking. Yep, the 3LZ E-Ray, and man, it's $126,000. 126K. Ooh, I'm sorry. uh, all right, so we've got a 6.2 liter V8 direct injection engine. Yeah, hybrid. I'm confused right now. It doesn't say anything about any hybrid powertrain or anything like that. That's interesting. There are 14 speakers in this thing. That is insane. But yeah, let me fish out my other phone so I can take some pictures for you. Oh god, I'm gonna dread the day I have to tow one of these things. Oh, you're not wrong. At no point am I gonna say that you're wrong. Because being a Corvette, let alone a E-Ray, I was expecting it to be pretty high. Listen, like I said, if I ever won the lottery, fam, about to be me, let me know. There will be several hints dropped, but it ain't gonna be wide known. So that's actually not too bad. So yeah, back on the subject of EV since you missed it. Recap. Sorry. No worries, you're good, you're good. This is the EV concept for the Chevy Silverado EV, which, as I was saying earlier, gives me old school Chevy Avalanche vibes from the body line. Again, I'm not really buying an electric vehicle, especially an electric truck, because yeah, that reeks of not really being useful for its term because yeah, electric batteries aren't really good when it comes to towing. You will literally cut your battery capacity in half when you tow. It's been even worse than half for the Lightning that came out, F-150 Lightning. Yeah, the truck guys are complaining that when they try to tow things or load it up to its payload capacity, the battery range suffered for it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so tell me why my brain saw this, and for some reason, my mind thought who in their right mind would make an electric freaking big rig truck. Like, I know they just pulled up to show the undercarriage of it. It's actually pretty interesting technology. This is the VW ID4 all-wheel drive Pro S. Yeah. This would be the dual motor all-wheel drive. Yeah, so when you have a rear-wheel drive, your motor's all back here. When you have all-wheel drive, you have the dual motor setup. It'll be different, slightly different for every, yeah, but that's generally the idea behind a dual motor setup. And your trunk, of course. So, bro, we have this track here where people are enjoying the drivability and instant bloody torque that you get in electric vehicles. Which is one thing I will give electric vehicles. As you watch that RES take off, you'll watch this one take off too. Watch that instant torque. VW SUV crossover, pretty nice. I'll take it back over there once you want to show you the. Ooh, I did not notice the Lexus RCF here. Excuse us. Oh yeah, the ID Buzz is here in the background. I'll take you back that. I'll show you the Nismos and the Z. So we got Arias galore. Let's see. If I didn't live in a place that would charge me extra money for charging my car in the daytime, or I had a place where I actually plug it in, I wouldn't mind. But yeah, no. That's own a house type of vehicle. Yep, we're at the LA Convention Center. Hashtag thrill.
Horsepower.
Yes, sir.
What technologies help that 3-liter engine get to 400 horsepower?
Twin turbos.
Twin turbochargers. Miller cycle supercharger with a flux capacitor plutonium internals.
Stop that.
We're still working on that flux capacitor. Nobody's quite gotten it right yet, but the turbochargers do a great job. That's how we get to 400. These
You're
things
here
are
making
available.
that joke went over like half the crowd's head.
Android Auto. 9-inch touchscreen.
Nismo Z.
Nissan Connect services.
And
Wi-Fi
your
with
Nismo
nav,
GTR.
hotspot, and what available in the Z? Enhanced air, gold plated pedals, or 8-speaker Bose audio. In your performance trims. The help of optical turbo sensors, the Nissan Z twin turbos scroll at what RPM? 6,400, 2,000, or 10,000?
Only 6,400. It's not going to be bad. You see how right I am.
All the way up. 6,400 RPM on those turbos. 2024 Z Nismo changes to this feature to make it accelerate faster. What has changed on the Nissan to make it faster than the performance? Is it a supercharger? Is it AC chilled air intake or fully revised automatic transmission?
The intake.
Fully redesigned auto.
Oh, wow.
Earlier 54% faster than the performance model. And
That's
number 8
actually
is going to
impressive.
finish our game. The Fair Lady Z, which is what the Z's always been called in Japan, made its debut over 50 years ago. Named the Broadway show that motivated the name. Is it Cats? Is it My Fair Lady? Is it Mamma Mia?
That should be an obvious answer. That's definitely a My Fair Lady. It was definitely Cats.
It's a neat story, though, that the CEO of Japan in the mid-50s came over to Broadway and saw the original
Fair Lady.
He liked it so much he kept the Fair Lady part, put it on the Z in 1969 in Japan. We have numbers. Japan got the word Fair Lady. Interesting, right? All right, now we got a winner. But I'm going to make some announcements first so you know about what's happening. At 3 o'clock, come back. We're giving away a Meta Quest 2 Pro Level VR headset for the winning. Yeah, right? Find that in the closet.
Yep, it's My Fair Lady. I was being a smart ass. So far, honestly, I'm kind of disappointed in the Toyota area though. I was kind of hoping to see a little bit more of the specifically you know what? Ask your Steve and walk around further and look, and you shall find. Because if I'm not tripping, I'm about to get what I came here for. At least from the Toyota end. That, no, that's Tundra. Really hoping they'd have the Tacoma not on this way, not just a prototype. But we'll do good with just a prototype. Won't be able to actually sit in it and look at it, but give me a second here, I'll adjust that. So here it is, the redesigned 2024 Toyota Tacoma. So far, I'm quite impressed with it. Got the crew cab. We got the, looks like we got the short bed on this one. And yeah, I can make good use of this truck. Yeah, real good use. You have the iForce Max hybrid motor. So all the Tacomas will have 2.7 liter four-cylinder hybrid turbocharged motor. I'll get back to you with that number. Almost. Can you see here? Let me see if I can. Yeah, the iForce Max has 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. No, I'm using my regular tripod. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know where my gimbal's at. Yeah, it's probably in my case somewhere. I have to dig it out. But yep, this is a 2024 Tacoma. I'm gonna wait a little bit because the launch of the Tundras had its fair share of issues. It was, yeah, there a lot of them had massive problems, specifically the hybrid ones. It was just like, and this is for those recapping for those who are joining now, is a concept that was shown at SEMA earlier this month for the X-Runner Tacoma, which is based off the new design, but not crew cab, extended cab, hood scoop, and ground effects, and lowering. Yeah. And then we have the ninth gen Camry prototypes. which we will see in 2025. These are both hybrids. This is the XLC hybrid. This is the XLE hybrid. Yeah. Yeah. So, you want to see the ID Buzz, bro? Allow me to bless your video screen with that right quick here. After we pass by your favorite, the Genesis. So that is the GV60, the, the full electric one crossover. This is your G90. It's pretty big. The actual hell? Wow. You got a whole separate radio and door control right here in this for the back seat. Yep, we're on the Genesis now, bro. So you got seat controls. Okay. You have independent listening for rear pack. That doesn't seem to work. That's good to try, but oh well. Yep. That's pretty impressive. This is what it looks like from over here. This is the G90. He's huge. And I believe you were interested in the G80. Oh, electric? Really? Interesting. This is the electric G80, it appears. Okay, nice. Yep. I like this color. Ah, yep. Electric G80. The Equus, but yeah. That's weird. I toted Equus. They only made that car for like a grand total of like 2 years. If I remember correctly. Yeah. Oh, ID Buzz. Let's go over here. All right. So once we get past that line, we have an ID Buzz. There it is. The Volkswagen Bus reimagined. Yeah, I agree. The 90 is too big. Yep. ID Buzz. Pretty impressive, the ID Buzz. Third row seats if you have this space. This gives me 1987 road trip vibes.
Can you recline and see? I know, right? They should have a recliner. Oh, can you? Oh, yeah. That's just that. It doesn't go this way. It goes the other way.
And it should be, there you go.
Just a little bit.
Not that much.
Okay, but that's enough, right?
Yeah. Bro, to be honest, I feel like it's 1987, 1980 all over again. Oh, sorry. I wouldn't mind having one of these. I'd rock it. Not this color though, but I would rock one. You know, if you had a different color other than white to go with the orange or the full orange across, I'd rock it. But yeah, this color combination is definitely not doing it for me. This should be a road trip vehicle. I'm gonna go somewhere, and then I'm gonna go away for a little bit. I'm gonna hop in this. Oh, Okay, that's pretty cool. It's got a partial slide window for the sliding door. You got the ID7. Interesting. So, a sedan version. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. Of the ID4. A more hatchback with a large trunk space hatchback. All right. I'm a sucker for anything that has ambient lighting. And I don't know how well your screen is, but that's totally showing purple right now, so I approve. This ain't bad neither. One of the Buzz has ambient lighting on it. That's good. Yeah. All right. Let's go to another spot. See here. We've only seen like a couple of brands. We have yet to go to Ford. So yeah, I was telling I'm bad with names. I'm so bad with names. What did we get today? Aster, there we go. Okay, I'll remember your name. I'm gonna think of Black Clover. That's how I remember your name. Aster. That's what we're talking about. Oh yeah, I went to a Ford dealership the other day. We were talking about prices of trucks because one of the higher end Silverados is like an $86,000 truck. And I was telling them that when I went to the Ford dealership after dealing with a call nearby, I saw the Dark Horse Mustang. It's a $17,000 Mustang. That particular dealership um, added a $20,000 markup to that car. So anyone who buys that car, that dealership, and some others probably in here in California, are gonna pay almost $100,000 for a Dark Horse Mustang. And I'm like, how no? That's it. Oh, speaking of Hyundai, before we move on to the off-road. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the Santa Fe and the new Sonata. They redesigned the Sonata for 2024. I appreciate you, boss. I appreciate you. So we got the Tucson, your favorite Hyundai, the Santa Cruz, which is mini Ute, based off the Tucson, your Palisade, and that boxy thing right there is your new Santa Fe. Overall, the front doesn't really bother me that bad. It's when I get to it and I show you the back. That's where it's going to get weird. Like, what? Alright, so you get the side profile view right there. And we're going to go around to one of these. We're going to push the button to close this trunk. And so you see the back of this thing. It's like, what? Yeah, the first one shows you. This is the back of the new Hyundai, redesigned Hyundai Santa Fe. I have questions and mixed feelings. Not the hugest fan. Built-in sunshade, that's awesome. Although Santa Fe is too big of an SUV for me. This is the new Sonata. It's got the same overall shape, but as you can see, slight redesign hues. I like the redesigned taillights. That's a big nice for me. And the front end got the new interior dash gauge. And then, oh, someone actually popped the hood. I can actually see what's underneath the hood of this monster. Yeah, it definitely does give you Range Rover vibes, but better than Range Rover reliability. Someone made that reference, and yeah, I trolled a little bit. I'm sorry. But yeah, okay, so here's the four-cylinder motor for the new Sonata. I hate jumping cars with these. I absolutely hate this when I have to go to a battery call. Yeah, not a fan either. Yeah, these are hindrance when you're jumping a vehicle on my job. Absolute hindrance. I think the four cylinder, is it turbocharged or what we doing here? Looks like a very straightforward, simple motor to work on. No craziness. So I've always preferred four cylinders over anything else. Personally, me at least. Much easier to work on. But yeah, so for the front end styling, we've got this long LED bar for DRL, and then you've got your LED headlights and what looks like an actual LED turn signal. We can actually find out if we're true about that or not. Give us a second. Push the button. Oh, that's just but yeah, full LED turn signals. And there I was. All right, LED turn signals in the back. It's not bad. If I needed to buy a new car in the near future, I'd look towards this because while I'm back here, let me hit that button right quick. The trunk space on this thing is literally ginormous. That is insane. Trunk space for a sedan. And of course, since we got lazy in our days, we do that. All right, there you go. Yeah, that's the Hyundai. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna mosey on. Let's see what we can find next. I'm gonna keep talking to y'all whilst we explore together. I appreciate y'all joining me on this. The Kensia hard, please. Come on. We got the Ioniq 5s and 6s right here. Another Sonata. The Disney 100 Platinum Edition Ioniq 5. Interesting. Looks like a food truck or something over here. Let me go see what we got over there. The Art of Car Care. Mr. Cartoon. Interesting. Oh. $7 churro. All right. So yeah, I was greeted by the Hyundai inline when I first got in here. That was interesting to check out. Interesting. They got an EV6 GT now, 576 horsepower. Oh well, one of his vehicles is there. I don't know if he's actually here himself, but yeah, there's an ad for the 576 horsepower Kia full electric hatchback. Imagine all the instant torque at that bad boy. Reminds like being here back in July. Just way more full of people. Got a Sorrento X Pro. That's what when I get to the Kia side of things. 281 horsepower, turbocharged. Interesting. They got this new EV9, which is a 7-passenger SUV. Much I love SUVs at this point, I think the 7-passenger one would be too much for me. Don't think I'll ever need that much of an SUV. Me personally, again, that's just simply my opinion. To each their own. Outside the front door up here was a huge banner for the EV9. You got a lot of car history stuff here. And the first Los Angeles Auto Show was at Hill Street, Washington in 1927. We're almost approaching 100 years of the LA Auto Show. That's Arnold Building, 7th and Figueroa. Wow, that's the history of the LA Auto Show. Interesting. Yeah, here's another interesting fact, though. Look at the years between 1910 and 1914. How many registered cars there were in California? And just think 100 plus years later, probably tenfold, if not more. It's actually test drives that you can do here, which I won't take part this year because it's going to be impossible to film. But I'm going to invest for next year and live stream that and really have a good old time. There's the exhibit. We'll come back to that a little bit later. Right now, all here is DMCA strikes in that area. Pagani. Yeah, look at Pagani. That's nice right there. Like I said, everyone at lottery. I ain't telling nobody, but there will be signs. Ugh. Anybody should recognize these two vehicles. This one in particular being my super fanboys won't shut up. I mean, I love the Super Mark IV Supras, but like a few other cars I really like, the fan base just like makes everyone eat them. What in the world? More camping stuff, huh? And more camping stuff going on there. The Pebble. They pull that bad boy after me. What in the world? What in Cybertruck knockoff is this? Interesting headlight design. Ugh, that's crazy. EV go fast charging ads. Alright. Definitely gonna be something here shortly. What we got here? We got Fanta, Dr. Pepper, Coke, Diet Coke, Squirt. I'm gonna go outside. Just for that getting Stella. Alright, on the other side of the auto show, we have more brands to look at. Yeah. And as I pull up here, we are greeted immediately by the Kia. So we got the Sports right there, the EV6, and we got the Telluride. Larger to be also not terribly huge than the Telluride. Something about it just never really was impressed me. Again, just me though. A redesigned Sorento. We got a turbo and a plug-in hybrid. 9 total airbags. Third row seat with second row captain chairs. 261 horsepower turbo plug-in 1.6. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. I see the Papa's seat inside there. Here, oh, excuse me. So it's our middle row captain chairs. Yep. Cup holder built into the door panel. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of. Doesn't look like it holds too much. A large drink's definitely not fitting in that cup holder. Again, once again, like the Hyundai variant, I do like the full digital cluster that goes across. But, oh, sorry. Go ahead. There it goes. Okay. So what we got here? We got that turnstile shifter for the automatic transmission. Yeah. Good thing about Kia is that they got the push button starters. Yeah, press start button key, so we're not gonna do that because we'll have the key for so. So yep. Got our drive modes right there. Electronic parking brake, parking sensors, heated steering wheel, hill start, and camera control. Nice, nice. Full panoramic sunroof, which we always love. Oh no, not bad. The Sorento does approach that too big for me range, but all in all, not bad. So we got here this new EV9. That is a very interesting wheel design right there. How big are these? 21-inch wheels with a interesting four-spoke design. Pretty interesting. Gives me pretty much take a Kia Telluride, make it all electric, change the body style for the better, and you have the EV9. That's your tow hook. That's a new first for me. I've never seen an external or a secondary trunk control button behind cover. That's interesting and new. We've got one 125 volt AC outlet, power fold down seats. Push the button. And it goes down like that. Second row. This is for the second row. That's pretty cool. Ah, one of my favorites, the Kia Soul GT line. Yep, got the center exhaust. My tiny toaster box trunk space. And that full range controls. Digital dashboard. Fully digital. Nice 10.1-inch infotainment system. Physical parking brake, which is something I absolutely enjoy. Shift lock release. See, this is one of the things that I wish less car companies would get rid of, because when it comes to my job, these are crucial lifesavers. When your car doesn't turn on and I need to get it into neutral, I need that. So I don't know how much you know about these, but when I pop this open, stick like a screwdriver there, push the spring, and that'll allow me to shift this into neutral, so I can roll it onto the truck. So a lot more and more cars are starting to get rid of those, and that makes my job more interesting when I have to tow a car like that. Right, here we go. All in all, pretty decent. There we go. We've got our Kia Niros back here. Hey, bro, didn't you get a lift of one of these one time? I've ridden in one before myself. They're quite nice. Oh, interesting cup holder design here. Turnstile transmission with the push to park. Heated and ventilated front seats, which is always a plus. What else we got here? Electronic parking brake. Standard size sunroof. Seats five comfortably. We got pretty decent trunk space. And we've got our brake lights up top, and our reverse and turn things are on the bumper. And a spot for your tow hook. You pull from the rear, and all that will be in here somewhere. We're not gonna get too far into that because that's not what we do here. But yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Nice. So this is the partial hybrid electric, or plug-in hybrid. Sorry, not partial. I don't know why I said partial. I'm thinking PZF. I confuse PZF with PHEV. But this is the full electric Nero. The EV Wave. Let's see. 253-mile driving range with a 200 volt, 7.5 hour charge at 240 volts. Hmm. So we got the wind and the wave, decently priced at 39 and 44 each. It's not bad at all. Got a heads-up display, which is always good. Interesting technology. This, the new Kia Seltos, redesigned for 2024. As I was telling you earlier, how I can actually show you now that we got a Hyundai show you. So this is the EV. This is the wind, I believe it was. So as you'll notice on the paddle shifters, you have that plus and minus. This controls how much brake regeneration you do. So obviously, if you're in like a space where you're gonna like brake a lot, you'll turn it up. So every time you brake, the force from the braking will give the battery more power. It's not like a huge significant amount, but if you're in a spot where you're gonna be braking a lot, it can actually add a few miles. When I had that yeah, the original Hyundai, the hybrid Hyundai Ionic, before they went with the 5 and full electric, yeah, it had brake regeneration, but it didn't have the paddle shifters to adjust that, so it just had one level of brake regeneration. But yeah, it's good technology for electric and hybrids to have the ability to put some, especially electrics, put more power back into the battery, so you get more range. Yeah, solid. Oh. Okay, so I figured out what the push button on the cup holder was. So see how that cup holder is right there? Boom. Boom. And you can just slide it back, I guess, when you don't need it. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Not much space in the center console. Now, this one doesn't power on, unfortunately. So I'd love to see if it had like ambient lighting or things like that. Oh, so you can save, so you get the digital key, place it on the Chihuahua's charger, and that'll be your key. All right. Yeah, I see what you're doing here. I like it. All right, so looking at the interior, overall, pretty soft feel. The dash, the center console, hard plastic on the other center console. Physical buttons for controls. Hello, shush. And yeah, the one thing that bothers me is the gloss. Yeah, that. I'm not a huge fan of high glossy interiors because, as you can see, I don't know how well you can see from there, but yeah. Fingerprints show up way too easy on that. So, oh, look at that! And here we are, moving along, shifting gears quickly yet once again to the Ford section. Hello, hello. What have we got? This new Ranger or Expedition? This is definitely Expedition. Yep, Ford Expedition Timberline. Interesting. All right. Yeah, Bang& Olufsen's. Olufsen? I'm pretty sure I mispronounced it, but yeah, they're doing a lot more for car sound systems nowadays, and I'm kind of liking it. Got this ginormous infotainment screen, full digital. First thing it's gonna turn on, of course. Shiftable turn shift with the manual mode. Oh, and you push the button to shift through the gears. Not a fan of that design at all. That seems grossly counterproductive. Qi charger, USB A and C charging ports, a huge center console, a couple center cup holders. Yeah, not bad. Those are the harder plastics, and not so soft trim around, but all around. I like the contrast orange stitching and the accents going around. Pretty nice touch. Once again, ginormous panoramic sunroof. How you doing? We got our sunroof controls, and our LED lighting for the vehicle. Typical Ford setup. My truck has a similar setup for that at least. Hmm. Looks like some sort of storage in it, but I'm not gonna try to mess with it. Oh, hey, that turned off. Yep, there you go. We got you, Larry. All right. How do I go about doing that?
You want to do it?
Sure.
Good ears. So you basically scan this. It's one per address, 18 and older. As many addresses as you got, you fill it out. You get basically you wait for the email to come in. This is your fail-safe. Once you get the email, you just need the dealer code. So you really need that email to come in. Please fill it out while you're here.
All right.
You can share, but they gotta fill your friends or family. They gotta fill it out within the next 10 minutes. This has gotta look like they were here at the show. All right.
All right. I'm gonna fill this out right quick. Yep.
Yeah, this is that green I like.
Oh, there. Give us a second here. Technical difficulties. We apologize. Give us a moment. All right, we're back, bro. So yeah, we're gonna give the cookies. We're fine. We'll make $50 extra just test driving a Ford. What Ford should I test drive? That's the magical question. Any suggestions what Ford I should test drive for this? My brain says the Mustang, but that would be me pushing. I can already test drive everyone's favorite hated vehicle. There we go. Okay, I submitted the form. Sorry about that. A Rally Mach-E. And here it is. This is the GTD S650 Mustang. That's right, but this has a price tag that rivals that Z3 Corvette. So yeah, it's pretty nice, huh? That's not so my daily drive. It's like big ass wings. Now, if you could give me this with the wide body and that scoop back there without that wing, absolutely. But that wing, I'd be like, nah, I couldn't. I feel weird driving that off every day. Where's the Mustang Mach-E's that we got? Oh, right there. So this is the interesting thing I did like about the Mustang Mach-E's. Give me a second, I'm putting the other phone away. Was that instead of a traditional door handle, you got a push button digital door handle and a physical one in here. Huh. Interesting. You actually have a little sketch pad instead of dash. That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Full digital. This is what the typical screen looks like for any Ford. You see with this type of control? It's gonna be one of the screens you can do. Yeah. Full glass moonroof panoramic. Got an interesting gauge cluster here. What the sketch pad in the middle? Or are you talking about the door handle? The door button on the outside. Interesting door handle for the inside to exit. And the Folsom yet again. That's definitely weird. Yeah. All four doors have that, so. Yeah. Standard center cup holder armrest. Very decent space in the back. Ample hidden storage. And here we are, the S650. And it's the back of the Mach-E. Or are you talking about the back of the GTD? Oh, young kids. A GT 5.0 with the manual transmission. That's gonna be pretty impressive. Kappa's filler. Yeah. Being a GDI probably. Try to open the hood. They took it off. It's right. It's normally right here. It's a lever you pull up. They took it off. They took it off, or it got broken. One of the two. But yeah, no, I think you pull. Huh?
Is it just storage under there?
Oh no, this is a gas one. Yeah, this is the engine one. So yeah, when you see this, that's 5.0 V8. So they haven't made electrical Mustangs per se. The only one they have would be the Mach-E, which is the SUV one. But as far as I know, all the Mustangs are still internal combustion engine. Sight for swords right there. Seeing less and less of that setup. I miss manual driving. I really do. Yeah, in here, quick. Yeah. Now we're gonna sit in the 5.0 convertible. We're gonna set this up a little bit here. Yeah, it's something I absolutely miss. Okay, I am short, so I gotta put up a little bit here. There we go. I missed it. I'll do that. Man, that just feels good. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. When we get up, let person enjoy it. I've literally never owned a convertible before.
Century of history, not be all believers. There's new opportunities away.
And here it is, the dark horse.
For something unexpected. Something
Rocking the manual still.
in a small workshop that started as a dream. In the hands of a small team.
Most cars are GDI, so that's why GDIs don't really get much benefit from premium. In fact, it burns slower and it can actually do more harm than good. More in GDI engines. That's why it's rated at 87 and not mid or higher. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
We are making history all
Oh, tell me what, so I can drive a Ford F-150 with a winch in the front. I'm guessing the controls for the winch are inside the truck. Huh, interesting. This is a $63,000 truck right here. Okay. Once again, we've got our ginormous bloody infotainment screens, which I love to death. We have an interesting feature where, how do you pull that out? Oh, it must store down when you push the button. So you have your shifter, which pops down, and you have the one thing about Fords I never did like, which is your manual mode shifter on the thing. That I never understood that. And I guess when you're driving, you push the button again, and it flushes the shifter into the dash. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Cup holders. A redundant amount of storage space. Lane keeping assistance. Adaptive cruise control. All your good audio control buttons, volume, track, menu, trailer towing. Now this is starting to feel like my work truck. I have those are off in that way. I have that particular setup as my work truck for all my stuff. So now that we found that, I still don't see where the controls for that winch are. I like one more heated and vented seats.
I wish all my trucks had fucking these.
AC port.
Nah, just a normal
Oh, nice. I wish my work truck had that.
That's what I was saying. Like our work trucks,
Yeah.
some of them have them. Like our supervisor trucks have them. But like the normal trucks that we have to drive, they don't have them.
Our 550s don't even have that. I mean, I had, like I said, I had this, but
We only have one 550.
yep. Interesting. Yeah, it's a trimmer. The Ford Ranger Raptor. This is an interesting one right here. We bought the Raptor line to the Ford Ranger. I am not a fan of those rims.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick picture.
Go for it. Yeah, I like the solid step. Right here, we got a interesting shifter. All right, this is actually. I like where they put the engine start stop button. It's like bam, right there. Make sure you take it. Yep. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, you put the Raptor name on it. You put the Raptor name, it's gonna go up in price by way too much.
For like an F-150 the bigger Hyundai guys, those are like 89K.
Yeah, the Raptors are about that price.
55K for this? I mean, it's compared to the Cherokee Pro.
I like to put one of these against that Tacoma TRD Pro. Let's see how it stacks up. It feels comfortable. I'd drive this. To be honest, the manual mode. And you got your paddle shifters. Yes, a Ford with actual proper paddle shifters. I don't like the ones
Brand new?
with.
I wouldn't trust myself. My full weight on that.
We uninstall those anyways. We don't use those.
What's up?
We don't use those. We uninstall those.
I use them.
No, you don't want your passenger to use them. You don't want them to feel safe. No. You don't get the OS bar.
I'm not trying to bust my ass getting into a car.
The last leatherette. A little suede looks like on the front on the sides here. Not bad. Kind of like the orange trim. What do y'all think? Yeah. All right, go ahead. All you. I'd rock it. Got the 6 aux switches. Be ready to install extra equipment. Full LED headlights with dual projectors on each side. And then we have the F250 Super Duty. Getting closer and closer to what I drive every day. Yep. That is a beast of a motor. So I know this thing is really capable of towing. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's got the switch. Yep, it's got the 6 auxiliary switches. Just like my work truck. We do have a couple of 2022 550s at work now. 3 of them. Yeah, they're pretty nice. They have this similar front end. The headlights are a little bit narrower. But yeah. Plastic mirrors instead of the paint mesh ones. It's single cabs, unfortunately. Alright. The F-150 Lariat. Yeah, I do feel like the Ford range F-150s get a little too much flack. Pretty basic, but nice vehicle. Here we are, the LA Auto Show with the Ford F-150 Lightning Platinum. Platinum starts at $91,000. 400 liters and 400 pounds. It actually drains out, so if you put the wet stuff in there, drain out. The old frunk. The Ranger. Speaking of electric vehicles, we're over here at the Lucids. With the Lucid Sapphire, the Lucid Air. I can't remember, there's one more, I don't remember what it is. $74,900 after sales. That's about typical for the segment. This is the Air Pure. Excuse me. So that's how that goes. Right. Hard to do this with one hand. There we go. That's how that looks. Much better. I actually get a assessment for the space and things. Not too bad. We got our front, of course. This is fun to see. Report. Interesting. So this is our Lucid Air Pure. That's the standard door handle, and interesting. So we got these door handles on the outside. This will go in when you close the door, and the inside door handle, the lever, right there. This is the one that starts at 74,000. Standard rear air 3-zone AC. That's pretty impressive. I've seen a few of these on the road recently. Yet, so okay. This must be the EV6 GT. Mhm. I feel like I've not seen the full setup. All right, Bigo. Thank y'all for joining me on this interesting experiment slash tour of the LA Auto Show. I'm gonna take a break and end it here. I think I've actually gone through all the displays. If I see anything new, I'll probably switch over to my other phone because this one's pretty low on battery life, and we'll continue from there. Thanks for stopping by. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and we'll get some more stuff in the future for sure. Maybe some more car shows and other things like that. But yeah, we got a variety of automotive content on the channel. And I appreciate y'all for stopping by. All right, let's I'm gonna check things out and get some to eat, take a break, and we'll see. We'll probably come back in a little bit here, about 30 minutes from now. We'll see y'all.